Folks, how are yous? We're back again. I've been off there for a couple of weeks with lots of boring stuff that you definitely do not want to hear about. But today is less boring. We're back on the lake. So we're back on the lake and we're going to throw in a wee lure session today. So we'll be fishing a lot of salmo lures, we'll be fishing a lot of softs, and hopefully we'll have a few pike. So you'll be joining me today, Padraig at Loud Pike, for a bit of a lure session on the lake. Sorry, I'm just have to just way around this electric fence. I don't want stung by that. But yeah, we'll be fishing lures today, and probably, I'd imagine so, we'll be back out tomorrow. I might try and get a few dead baits today, come back out tomorrow and demonstrate a bit of wobbling and some other tactics. But yeah, here we are. Just going to go around to a wee spot I like around here. I actually fished one spot before we started recording, and I had no luck, but I did see a big fish, chased the lure, come up, splash on top of the water, and I must have thrown at him about 20 times after it, and I just couldn't hook up. So I had enough of that. I'm going to head around to another wee spot. Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we have a couple of pike today and a bit of crack. Right folks, we're around here now. I'm going to show you the setup. So first rod is a Mitchell 40 gram to 120 gram, and this is loaded with a nice big salmo. Second rod here is just a nice wee basic setup. He's probably all one of these at one stage. A wee a Bug or Shia Devil, and that is a 20 to 60 gram rod with a smaller size salmo, and the old reliable, the old Shimano 4000. These rods have been part of every angler's life over the past 20, 30, 40 years. So yeah, let's get cracking down. I'm going to spin this area here. We'll throw a couple of lures around. We'll start with the small lure first, and we'll move on to the bigger boy. Hopefully we have a couple of pike to show you. Let's get stuck in. Right, so we're in the fish. And to be quite honest, it feels like a fairly good fish. We're out and he's off. Oh my god. That was a big fish. That was a big fish. Get it back out. That was a rock solid fish. Another take. Yeah, and he's back on. And off. My god, what is going on? That fish just took me 3 times. I can't believe it. Right, we've our first fish on, just took me under my feet here. And he's absolutely wolfed the lure. calm down, bye. Right folks, that's me done here now for the day, but hang around because I'm just going to edit tomorrow back into this clip where I'll be coming back here to the same spot and we're going to do a bit of dead bait fishing. So I'm going to have another lad with me and we're just going to have a little crack at the deads and hopefully, you know, get a couple of pike in the bank. You know, we were very unlucky there today with losing that decent fish, and I know it's the old story of the one that got away and all that carry on, but in all fairness, that was a good fish because as soon as he took me, he was like a bag of spuds. It was like hitting the bottom, and like all of a sudden I feel the big head shakes, and yeah, he takes off. You hear the reel yourself, and hooks pop, which happens. You know, it's tough shit, paddy. And then to hook the same fish, you know, twice then in the same cast. Well, I'm not saying it was the same fish as the first one, but to get a take and then to get a take of the exact same fish again in the same cast and lose it was a little bit unlucky as well. So we just had that little jack to show for the day, so we didn't blank. I had to put the camera down to give that fish a bit of attention. The back hooks were down his throat, and even though they were debarbed, they were absolutely wedged. So we got them out safely and we got the fish back. But yeah, look, they're the things that actually make you come back. Losing fish will make you come back more than catching fish will, in my opinion. But can't breathe here, walking up a big hill. But yeah, stay tuned. We're going to get a few dead baits and we're going to come back here tomorrow and give this another crack. Right, so we ended up doing that anyway. We got the dead baits, we went for eel and we went for smelt, and we done a bit of wobble fishing, and it turned into a day of jacks, but look, it was a bit of crack. So, you know, we ended up back in the same spot, and I'll show you here now where we'd one or two runs in the deads. It was fairly slow. There was a few fish got in lures as well, but it also turned into a day of hooking and losing fish. They were taking the lures fairly lightly and taking the deads fairly lightly, which is great because this time of year to be wolfing, you know, to be wolfing the deads in after spawning. So the last thing you want is a deep hooked pike. Yeah, check it out and let me know what you think. Fish on, bye. And he's off. He's lightly hooked anyway. Another wee jack today, boys. Right guys, thanks very much for watching the videos, and tune back in next week where you'll be joining me again, and we'll be after pike. We'll be targeting pike on the fly next week. That's what I really want now for my next video. I want to get out and hopefully get the fish that we're after, a nice size fish on the fly, which would be absolutely great. And you know, there's a chance it will happen this time of year. After spawning, them fish will be chasing, they'll be chasing perch, fry and everything else, and hopefully we can get one on the fly. Tune back in next week and I'll see you then. Thanks very much.